This week at Camp Nou, the first Sunday of March arrived with a clear sense of momentum. Facade panels are climbing higher across the Tribuna section, and from the inside, large structural elements continue to rise steadily, especially in the upper tiers, where the future seating levels are beginning to define the stadium's final silhouette. For the first time, certain stretches of Camp Nou are starting to feel finished. Not nearly done, but genuinely finished. So, what exactly happened this week? Let's take a closer look. Starting at Gol Norte, and the corner area here is showing real, tangible progress. Workers have been busy installing anchor points, or anclages, for the facade slats across multiple sections. The lower part of this corner is well stocked with anchors already in place, and the bracket zone above has a solid number of hangers fitted too. The left side of this section is noticeably more advanced than the right, where the upper anchors are still missing. It's not finished, but the groundwork being laid here is exactly what needs to happen before any slats go up. Down at Gol Sur, a large orange crane was being powered up and prepared for operation, most likely to assist with placing beams around the elevator structure in this area. Activity here was a bit quieter overall compared to other zones, but the anchor installation on supports in lower sections appears to be complete throughout much of this sector. The slats themselves haven't started going up here yet, which is running a little behind expectations. The structures housing the elevators are well advanced though, and concrete panel installation should follow the same pace we're seeing in the Tribuna zone. Now, over to the Tribuna area, and this is where the biggest visual jump is showing up. Sandwich panels have been installed on the front and lateral parts of the structures here, reaching nearly all the way to the top on some sections. That's a huge leap forward. On the lower lateral side, concrete panels are also going up, with workers on lifts making sure everything is properly fitted. New structural beams were also being lifted into position on the first cantilevered section using cranes, adding to what is quickly becoming a very complete-looking stretch of the stadium facade. Crane and platform activity in the Tribuna area was steady throughout the visit. Welding and beam placement are continuing on multiple structures simultaneously. On the ground level, metal pieces are organized and ready to go up. Some of them are headed for specific positions that aren't entirely clear yet. One detail that's been slow to materialize: the glass panels that sit above the entry doors. 3 panels are prepped and waiting on the ground. They've been sitting there a while, and the hope is they'll finally be installed sometime next week. One of the more exciting developments from this Sunday visit: a 5th radial beam has been delivered and staged on site, prepped for installation at the sea level height. That's significant. On top of that, 2 new phalanges, the large jointed structural members used in the compression nest, have arrived along with smaller support pieces. The ground slab in front of the main diamond is now fully concreted, providing a finished floor surface. Concrete pouring has also been completed in areas where reinforcement mesh was previously laid, so several floor areas are now closed out. Moving further into the Gol Norte zone, the elevator structures here are looking quite advanced. 2 elevated platforms were actively working on them during this visit. What's still missing is the concrete sandwich panels on the lower sections. We've got the structural framework, but the cladding hasn't arrived on these parts yet. Glass panels have been installed on portions of the structure, though some sections still lack glass entirely. And the trim pieces that finish off those gaps haven't been placed either. Concrete panels are staged nearby, and installation could begin very soon, possibly next week. Something else is happening in this area that's easy to miss, but actually matters a lot. Glass panels around Gol Norte have been covered with protective cardboard. That's a telltale sign that painting is about to happen, or is already underway. A worker in full white protective gear was spotted with a spray gun, applying black anti-rust paint to the steel beams and bolts. The left side of this corner section is mostly painted already. The rest of the stadium still has a lot of steel that needs this treatment, and it's good to see crews getting into it here. So, wrapping up this first Sunday of March, it's been a solid week at Camp Nou. Sandwich and concrete panels are going up in the Tribuna zone, anchor installations are nearly complete across Gol Norte and Gol Sur. New structural elements including a radial beam and multiple phalanges have arrived on site, and painting of steel elements is actively underway. The Gol Norte license for the Copa del Rey match is still pending, so that section won't be open just yet. We'll be back Monday with the next update. Don't miss it. If you found this update useful, hit the like button and subscribe to GOAT Stadiums. It's completely free, and it really helps the channel grow. See you next week.